That's step one, and we're actually really close to the thrift store, so we're walking over there now. Hi resellers, YouTubers, and thrifters. My name is Carrie, and my channel here on YouTube is Be Carried Away. I'm a sometimes part-time, sometimes full-time reseller, and I've been away quite a long time. I also teach at a college, and I just moved. Lots going on, but I'm so happy to be back. And so today's video is really how to kickstart your reselling business once you've been away for a while. So I have not been listing, I have been thrifting a little bit. And so I've put together quite a death pile, or as some of us like to call it, money pile. So I'm gonna do a thrift haul today. Some of it is new stuff. I'm being extremely judicious in what I pick up, because I do have such a hefty money pile, because I haven't been listing. I've been thrifting here and there, but not listing for maybe 9 or 10 months. So I have some bags that are practically going to be mystery bags for me, which I think will be really fun. And then when I do currently go out thrifting, because I just moved a week ago, I'm up here in my loft in our new house, and it's been pretty brutal. Any of you who have moved, especially if you're a reseller and you have reselling items and inventory, it's brutal to move. So at some point I'll probably do a video on the move itself. I can tell you this will probably be the only time I do a video up here in my loft, because I realized there's no reason to haul everything up the stairs, do the video, haul everything back down. So this will be my premiere welcome back, hey I'm back video. And it's from the loft, but a lot of them won't be. So I hope you're all doing really, really well. I definitely have missed you. When I first started this channel, it was to connect with my tribe and the reselling community, because this endeavor and way to make income can be quite lonesome or individual. And because we do it all online, because we shop and thrift and source oftentimes on our own, a lot of us don't have staff, don't have employees, don't have coworkers. So it was really great to connect with a lot of you on this forum, this platform, and I'm really happy to be back. So I hope you'll say hi in the comments and let me know how you've been doing, what's been. Okay, the first item that I picked up is this absolutely beautiful, gorgeous, I don't know if you can see the beading on this, vintage. I love vintage clothing. I pick up hard goods. I love to sell clothing mostly because I love it and it ships so easy. This is a snap open bag. It's in absolutely beautiful condition. It still has vintage tissue paper in it, so I almost think it was barely used, if that. And this is by Luminaire cord bead. So there's the vintage tag. You can certainly see that that's vintage. I paid pretty significantly up a little bit for this. This was $7.99. My thrift store, like many, is pricing a little bit higher these days. This fits all of my criteria for a pickup. Condition is excellent, price is pretty good, and it's vintage and unique. What I really love about it is when you open up, and I dug through the tissue paper, and I was so excited to find it has the little matching little coin purse or makeup purse or something, because when I snapped this open, I was even more excited to find it had the original tissue paper and this beautiful little, I don't know if you can even see that, there's my ring light. It has the Luminaire cord bead logo on it. So I recently had my hair done, and I've got this red color. It's called a fashion color. I had it done a couple days ago, and it's in my fingers and hands. So that red that you see, it's because it takes a couple of days for this to come off. So I'm being pretty careful about not touching too much of my stuff with any dye that might come off for. So now another purse that is a brand that a lot of you probably don't pick up is Vera Bradley. This pattern it's called Hope something. I do always look up the patterns and one to comp and see what the prices are going to be, but it does help, I believe, when you sell it. And it's so easy to do with Google Lens these days. You just snap a photo and it will come up with the pattern. And what I liked about this and why I picked this up: condition, amazing, excellent. Vera Bradley can get pretty worn with the fabrics. It's just still really vibrant, super, super clean inside and out. The price was right. Sometimes Vera Bradley can be priced up. I only paid $4.99 for this, so that's great. And it came with 2 extras inside. So a beautiful, it has the plastic lined makeup pouch and then just a little Velcro wallet. So for $4.99 for 3 pieces in great condition, definitely a profit-making pickup. A couple pair of shoes I just recently picked up. This is a great brand. This is a Taos. So if you see Taos, definitely try to comp it. These were in great condition. These are my size. I tried to wear them. I wore them once and it just didn't work for me, but because of fit, I had surgery on one of my toes, and so it just didn't work for me. But these are a $100 pair of shoes. I paid, I believe I paid $6.99. The price is worn off because I did wear them once. I believe I paid $6.99 for these, and because they're now worn, they're not brand new anymore because I wore them, I'll probably ask in the neighborhood of $40 to $50. So slightly less than 50% of what they go for retail. Next, a great brand to pick up, Clark's, and these were half price. White was 50% off, so I only paid $4 for these. So that's a great pickup because of the price. Also because look at that condition. You always want to look at the toes. These are a super comfy comfort brand with rubber on the bottom. And I also Google Lensed these to get the actual style name and price, and they were selling well. So for $4, absolutely a pickup. Now, the next few items are things that I'm going to keep. This is very unusual for me, but because we moved into a new place, you know, there are going to be some things I'm going to be thrifting for resale and also to furnish the house. So I've been looking for wood items because we're out in the woods on a little lake, and I found this really cool bowl, 99 cents, and I'm just going to put some flowers on that, keep it. Definitely these things would have sold. Really cool tray. I'm not sure the kind of wood, some sort of a hardwood. Look at that price, $2.99. You cannot go to Home Goods or anywhere else, Target even, and find such cool stuff. Next, oh boy, this is a philosophical statement, if ever. This says, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Has a lot to it, right? So yes, please enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. And this was from Mount Airy Lodge, which was in the Poconos. I just love this. We're out in a cabin sort of environment. I'm keeping this. Definitely would have sold in the past if it wasn't out here, but $1.99. A couple more items I'm keeping. Look at this sweet. Now I did comp this. It was going for about $18 on eBay. Some little frogs, this little planter, the holes in the side, that has a name. I'm not sure exactly what it is. $3.99. Again, you're not going to find something this cool, this sweet, really nice pottery ever at that price anywhere else. So I love thrifting, not only to resell, but to furnish your home. Look at this brand new, still in the package, charcuterie board. I haven't decided if I'm selling or keeping this, but I'm leaning towards keeping because it was just $4.99. And I did look these up. Some of the large ones go for a lot of money, 50, 60, 80 bucks in this brand. The brand was called Easygoer or Easyger. I can't quite see exactly what the layout of this charcuterie board is, so I'm still thinking about that. But if I sell it, it's brand new, still in the packaging. So I will definitely make a profit on that, and or a profit by keeping it because I don't have to buy a charcuterie board. Okay, next, let's see. Love, love, love to go to the area in the thrift store where you see new with tags items. Yes, they're often marked up, but sometimes they're often marked up so high that they don't sell. So they might still be hanging around when it's 50% off day, and that's what happened on these two items. So this is Polo, Ralph Lauren. Gorgeous little women. pleated sweatshirt in this really lightweight, just so comfy. Love this. It's a size medium and just beautiful pattern. The original price on this was $69.50, 70 bucks. I paid half of $5.99. I paid $3. So this is going to sell really well. It's in beautiful condition. Even new with tags, you do want to make sure you check over for rips, tears, stains, and things like that. Perfect condition. Next, great find. This is a wonderful high-end designer brand. It's a little hard to sell because she's not as well known as to the masses, I guess you would say, in terms of the designer. Whoops, I knocked off the price tag. Let me grab that. This is Nanette Lepore. Nanette Lepore is high-end designer brand. This is new with tags, and check out that boutique price tag, $325. I paid 50% of $9.99. So I paid $5 for this. This is super cute. I'll put an inset of this hanging on my hanging mannequin, but really pretty pattern. It has the belt, just really pretty, nice, kind of all season dress. Really, $5 for a retail $325 piece. Absolutely gonna make a profit on that. On the ruffler end, I'm gonna comp this and I'll put that in the inset as well. Not sure what I'm gonna ask for that. It depends on if there are others out there. If there aren't and it's a little more rare, I'll keep it closer to the retail price. And if it's more common, I won't. Same with the Nanette Lepore. I'll have to check that out. I have a few other Nanette Lepore pieces. I do always pick her up if it's a reasonable price. It's just that they are long tail items. That is my selling, marketing choice. I like to hold on to things and get the price that I want for them, maybe a little bit less. Of course, I'll take offers and things like that, but I would rather not be constantly shipping a lot of smaller, lower priced items. Not smaller, but lower priced items. And that's just the way that I like to do it. There are lots of different ways to make a profit doing resale. But for me, I like to take something like this, wait for the right buyer to come along. And in my experience, selling for over 20 years, they'll come along eventually. Okay, next, a piece. I paid full price for this. This is just a men's shirt, but it's in beautiful, almost brand new condition. I would say like new condition. I paid, the full price was $3.99. This is a fantastic brand, LL Bean, which sells really well for me. And even better is the size. That double XL will sell really, really well. It's just a really nice fabric. Even the cuffs are clean. You want to check the cuffs. The buttons, definitely want to check the underarms for stains. And so just a nice kind of bread and butter piece. I always do pick up LL Bean. Here's a brand that I don't always pick up, but sometimes you just find a really cute, super cute piece and you pick it up. I did pay full price, $3.99. This is Tommy Hilfiger. I don't always have the best luck with Tommy Hilfiger. This is a 100% cotton, gorgeous little summer shift dress with these really cute embroidered sleeves, the white and blue pattern, this nice open neck, all the little details, cute buttons that you'd see from Tommy Hilfiger. So for $4, this is really trendy, fun, and 100% cotton dress in beautiful condition. Probably not going to be a super seller in terms of profit, but definitely a bread and butter piece that I would like to pick up, and so easy to ship. Just pop it in the poly mailer bag. Love clothes like that. Next, a sweater. Now this is Susan Bristol, and I paid $4.99 for this. She does have a following, Susan Bristol, and this is a 100% wool. Look at that gorgeous sweater with the metal frog type latches that you often see on higher end cardigans, and it's nice and soft, so it's not scratchy wool. Great pattern. I paid $5. I just got this in June, and that's not a criteria for me in terms of seasonality. Really doesn't matter in terms of online selling. You might sell it to someone in Australia where they're wearing warm clothes right now. You might sell it to someone who's planning a trip in the future. So I never shy away from buying things off season or listing them off season. Just list and it will sell eventually. And in fact, even though I've only had a few trickles of sales here and there, I'm sending out 2 pretty heavy, thick sweaters today. So to demonstrate my statement there. Okay, this is just a fun item. $2.99. I bought this solely on price and style, which is not something, gotta reach down for it, that I usually do. But all total, I paid $6 for this really cute Lobster table runner with 4 placemats. I couldn't see anything about the brand. I tried to Google Lens it, didn't see anything. I still bought it because for $6, it's really pretty. And somebody planning a fun outdoor, waterside, oceanside, beach themed party, these will be really nice to decorate with for a party. So I did get that. Okay, we're gonna move into, now those are things that I just bought like within the past couple of weeks. And now we're gonna move into my death pile bags. I will probably be just as surprised as you will as to what's in there. I haven't looked in these bags in quite a while. I just grabbed them from the other house on the move, and I haven't seen them for months and months and months. So if you haven't been selling in a while, if you need to kickstart your business, there's just really one simple way, and it's start listing, really. So let's go through and see what I've got in here. This is a Lennox Snowflake. I do remember this. I think I felt that I was going to keep this because I did comp it in the store. I remember picking this up. And it didn't really go for that much as part of a set, but it's just really, really pretty. And I love to have a really nice Christmas tree with all kinds of fun ornaments. I never really had that many ornaments, and so I'll probably keep that. Don't even know what I paid for it, but gorgeous pickup. I don't think it was really worth selling unless you had the full set. Okay, right on top, I see some hats. So I chose to pick up some, this is a snapback hat. This brand is Billabong. Hats at My Salvation Army, where all of this is from, are like $1 to $1.99. So Billabong, Australia. Cool, almost looks like an indigenous pattern, Aborigine pattern of some sort, maybe, that Billabong has taken on. But it has the waves on it, cute little hat. So this one is by Salty Crew. Nice, really nice quality. You know, you can see the little logo on the back, underneath, snapbacks, and just a fun hat in great condition. I don't know how much I'll get for these, but when they're $1 or something like that, I'll pick them up. Again, just nothing really too great. This will be a small little sale, but how easy to just drop this into a bag. Something to protect, you do want to put something to protect the brim, but this says Talk to the Paw, brand new with tag, and the brand is A Life is Rough, and I do remember seeing that that was kind of a popular brand in terms of dog related stuff. Okay, this is super sweet. I do not pick up a lot of Plush. If you go back and watch any of my previous videos, you know I was trying for a while to get into Plush because I love watching people picking up Plush, and some of the finds and the prices are just out of this world. But look at this sweet, sweet bunny rabbit. Is she the sweetest? Okay, now that's a fun Plush. $1.99. Obviously vintage, just based on, you know, the style, but look at her beautiful clothing and the tag. Easter pets, well, that makes sense, right? I don't see Glen Cove, New York, so I'm in upstate New York. Now, made in Korea, so I'm sure that that's a great sign. And when I went to pick this up, I saw that it was made in Korea, and that's absolutely vintage. So that is adorable, and I can't wait to list this. Now, Easter's passed. I probably picked it up. Well, you know about when I picked it up a few months ago. This is early mid-June, and so I probably picked this up in March, April. So it's been sitting for a while, but isn't she sweet? I just keep stuff in bags like this. Sometimes everything can get pretty wrinkly. But, okay, t-shirt. Is this a single stitch? No. Oh, okay, this is a Moody Blues concert shirt. Nothing too great, but I thought I would comp this. 2014. Sometimes I'll pick up concert shirts when they do have all of the dates on the back because someone might have been to that show and wants a souvenir and didn't want to pay the 50 bucks that it cost at the show, or more these days, definitely, or more. Okay, this is something very unusual for me to pick up, but I know they sell very well. This is what's called a lovey. I've seen people list these and not really know exactly what to call them, but they're the little blanket, security blanket with the sweet little half plush head. I paid probably half price maybe for that because it's not something I normally would pick up, but great condition. It has a little strap to hook around baby's arm and just the sweetest. Okay, looks like some sweatpants. Oh, okay. Now here's a brand that I really do not pick up that much, and it's just because I don't know the styles of American Eagle, but I do know, I believe that American Eagle is the #1 selling brand on Poshmark. So that's crazy to me that I don't really pick it up that much, but I think, yeah, I just picked these up on style. Look how cute they are, right? I love the logo. They've got the logo down the leg, AE USA, AE on the back, and they're white and they're in great condition. Are they joggers? Yeah. So if they're cuffed at the bottom, they're called joggers as opposed to sweatpants, and so you definitely want to put the term joggers in the listing. So I'll have to comp those and see, but I must have picked them up for a reason. I probably comped them in the store. It's very rare that I pick up anything just based on style. I like to shop, throw everything in my cart. I park myself over in the furniture area usually, which at my Salvation Army, nobody minds too much. And then I'll sit down and do some quick comps, nothing too crazy, but just to be sure. So I can't tell you if I paid a half price or full price on some of these items because I don't remember, but I'm pretty good about being aware of only picking up something full price if it's really special and has a good price. So this is that's really cool. Okay, vintage sweatshirt with a nautical sailor theme, and it's got a lace image. I don't know if you can see it. It's pretty subtle in the lace of kind of a New England village, and really nice quality to the cotton. Certainly, definitely vintage. The price tag was $5.99. I'll bet you I probably paid a half price for that. I don't think I would pick this up at $6. But it's an extra large, and you know it's vintage because it's made in USA. So that's a key term. A lot of buyers, if they really are true vintage clothing seekers, will ask, hey, where was this made? Made in USA. So it is worth ticking that off. It is one of the categories that you can put into a listing, especially on eBay, but I'll even type it into the listing for that reason. And I'm certain I picked this up because of the nautical theme and also the condition. Probably price. Here. Looks like I've got two more things. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, this is super pretty. Okay, so here's a vintage sweater, a vintage granny cardigan. Look at that though. It's brand new. It was never used, never worn. It's a large. I might have paid full price for that, $5.99. And I'm gonna take this tag, pop the tag for you so you can see the cuddle knits, 100% Orlon acrylic, and again, that ought to be made in, yes, made in USA. So really rare to find one just absolutely brand new like that, so love that. And those are trendy for a variety of reasons, not just people who are solely into vintage clothing. This is certainly vintage, and what the heck is it? It's a beautiful shirt. Is it a shirt dress? Yeah, shirt waist dress. Oh, I'm going to put an inset of this up there because it's not going to do justice with me holding it up. This is really, really pretty. Short sleeve, very lightweight, so great for summer. Elastic waist, has the original belt. That can be really help sell something. And it looks like it was $5.99. I might have paid full price for that. I probably would have. Let's pop that tag. And this is Schrader Sport, New York. Brands, unless they're super high-end and they're going to sell your item, brands with vintage clothing are really not all that important. It's really much more based on style. Unlike modern current clothing. Current clothing, I'm very, very careful to attend to what sorts of brands I'm picking up. I don't go based on style. Vintage is the reverse of that, where if it's vintage and it's in great condition and it's cool and it's cute, the brands might be long gone, might not be name brands anymore, but they have really cute stuff. So this is a midi dress, really lightweight, Schrader Sport, and this has the size, which is a 14, which, you know, vintage 14s are not the same as current plus size 14, so it'll be much smaller. So measurements on this will be very important. And then it also has, if you really, really wanted to get into dating it, this has the Union Garment Workers tag right there, and those can be dated. There are a couple of sites where you can date them to within a decade or two or something like that, so you can really get a better idea of what era this was from. Okay, so that's it for my first one, and I've got one more. So I'm gonna fold this stuff a little better. I've got one more mystery bag, which is a mystery to me. I can see right on top something that I remember picking up, and isn't this absolutely beautiful? This is vintage, and wouldn't that be pretty in a kitchen, a dining room, a rustic? The look that I'm kind of going for in my house is what I would call rustic modern, or modern, I guess it's modern rustic. So a rustic look, but more of a modern twist to it. And this certainly is kind of in that vein. Could also be with a real traditional vintage or antique-y look as well. The beads on this, seeds I should say, and beads are like perfect condition. It looks like little pieces of corn. Yeah, they're corn kernels. I see literally just one single one missing down there in the far corner, which probably could be placed. It's ready to hang, and look at that price. $2.99. I'll take it. Ready to hang. I'll probably ask 30 bucks, 35 maybe for this. And those got a little dirty, so I'm not gonna show them, but there are some kind of plus size stretch pants. They look like they've actually got some dog hair on them, so I'm a little concerned about that. I'm pretty careful to keep them out of, I do keep my items. I do have a German Shepherd. I keep my items in a separate area, so I'm not sure how that happened, but it probably happened in the move, and everything else kind of looks okay. So just some cozy slippers, but Notre Dame, brand new with tag. I probably paid $1 or so for these. Just a simple little sale, easy pickup. Purse. I do like to pick up bags, purses. This is a cute leather bag. Let's see what I paid for this. $5.99, so if I paid full price even, it's not bad. The leather's in great condition, and this feels like and looks like it's probably fossil, and I think, sure enough, yeah. So I do like to pick up fossil bags. They're popular. They're not super quick sellers, but they will make a profit for you, especially if they're in nice condition like this. So a lot of times fossil bags have a key, that's their logo, a key fob kind of hanging. I don't really see it on this. I'll go through this a little bit more because that can add value. People like to have the little logo key fob, so I'll go through this. This might be a you know, $25, $30 bag. This, I don't know why I picked this. I picked up for myself, and it's not something that it's not really my style, but I have a purple suitcase, and we were going on a trip, quite a trip, which I will tell you about in another video. We went to Antarctica, which was just a dream trip, but I was looking for something to put in my suitcase to kind of keep paperwork and things like that. So I guess I'm gonna try to sell it. I don't really know much about it. It's kind of a faux, let's see. Oh, it's new with tags. Urban Expressions, nothing great. I may or may not even bother to list this. I've got to kind of comp that and see. All right, what else? Ooh, okay. Here's a fabric that I love to pick up. This is Seersucker, which is that really fun nubby cotton. And this pretty striped, what do you call this? House dress, nightgown, robe. I'll also put an inside of this. Look at the pretty colors on this. There's a standard blue, a kind of green, teal, yellow, and pink. Excellent condition, and by Sayberry. medium, made in Taiwan, cotton poly. So again, this is vintage. The brand doesn't matter all that much. I believe this is a sought after brand or a well-known. I have to look that up, but really pretty. These sell pretty well. They can be long tail, but with seersucker, that adds a whole nother dimension. People love that fabric. Okay, looks like I have 2 more things. Okay, my tag fell off here. $4.99. Can that be for this one? Maybe, but I don't know. Look at this beautiful Pendleton jacket. So I always pick these up if I can find them. Gorgeous wool lined, fully lined Pendleton jacket. So these generally sell now in the neighborhood of 30, 40, 50 bucks depending on things like condition, size, style. One thing I would recommend when you're selling Pendleton or any plaid is to look up the pattern. People often have a particular pattern that they're looking for an event, for example, something like that, if they're not just wearing it for day-to-day clothing. But there are lots of guides online to what these plaid patterns are called, and that is really good to put into your listing. And looks like I got a couple more. Oh, these. Okay. Oh, these are men's. Okay, so last but not least, some Birkenstocks. Some old men's Birkenstocks. It looks like I paid... Wow, look at that price. Looks like I paid $3.99 for those. That's crazy. Probably because of the condition. They probably got marked down because, you know, they look used. But Birkenstocks, there are also videos out there how you yourself, if you want to do that before you sell it, can refresh Birkenstocks. I will probably not do that. The only thing I would do is check to make sure that the cork is not degrading in any way, and these look good. And these are men's. So men's Birkenstocks with even the oils from use and things like that are something that are still in demand, and someone will pick these up, absolutely, for sure. So that's it. That's my haul video for today. So to kickstart my channel, I'm going to start listing, have fresh new inventory. I'm probably going to do something with a sale, so I'll probably run some sort of summer sale or something like that, drop prices, try to kickstart my sales and activity so that helps the algorithm. I do sell on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, and Etsy, although I'm going to pare that down. So another thing that I'm going to do to help myself move forward and get things listed, I'm most successful on eBay, and the next 2 would be Poshmark and Etsy, probably obviously because I do so much vintage. I have a little bit of success on Mercari and very little on Facebook Marketplace. And I just find Facebook Marketplace to be something where I get so many scam texts and things like that. People want to be paid with Zelle only, and of course they only inquire about your most expensive items that you have and things like that. So I think I'm going to stop listing to Facebook Marketplace unless it's something large and I want to sell local. I'm not going to do shipping on Facebook Marketplace anymore. And I'm going to reevaluate Mercari. I might be able to kickstart it, get it going again. I have had some really good sales on Mercari. They're just few and far between, and I don't know if that's because of my my business model, which is long tail and higher price. You know, I think that on Mercari, people are really looking for a better deal, and so maybe sometimes my prices or the types of items I find that are higher priced are just too much. So I'm going to reevaluate my platforms. I know that I will definitely be selling eBay, Poshmark, and Etsy. And Etsy was the late comer for me. It was the last of the platforms I added, but I really do like it a lot. So let's see how things go. I'm so happy to be back. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for maintaining your subscription to my channel all this time and making a comeback. I hope to reconnect with so many of you. I am excited about the journey to kickstart my reselling business and taking you along for the ride. See you soon. Bye-bye, everybody. Happy thrifting.